This is a CC Radio podcast. On this week's episode, we are talking about everything that we're watching, reading,
listening to,
and eating. Welcome to Comic Confidential, the weekly show where we discuss our favorite things from popular culture. My name is Cade.
And my name is Troy. And we're back. We're here for episode 191 of 200.
Oh, you know what? I was going to do the same thing. I was like, welcome to episode 191 out of 200.
Out of 200. We're on the countdown, folks. We are 9 episodes away. It is not a prank, by the way. This is genuinely happening. We are genuinely wrapping up the show.
Indeed.
There's been a few people that have been like, you punkin'.
Yeah. Why are you playing?
Why are you playing, homies? No one ever said homies. I just made that up. I was trying to be cool. Failed.
I thought you were cool.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, man. You don't count. You only count for another 9 episodes.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we are going to wrap it up at 200 it is. But don't forget, we are starting a brand new podcast. It's going to be called Great Mates.
That's going to be so fun. It's going to be so exciting.
Yeah. And what I think is funny is because we've been friends for quite some time.
Yeah.
Like years.
A long time.
Like a long time.
Over a decade.
Well over a decade. And, you know.
Oh, actually, it will be on a decade this year.
No, it'd be.
Oh, was that last
decade last year?
Yeah.
Whatever, man. I know you don't keep tabs of our anniversary or friend-anniversary.
It was your birthday.
It's my birthday.
Made you on your 30th.
So you should remember.
Dumped you on your 40th.
But anyways, and we've been doing this podcast for nearly 4 years, right?
Yeah.
And I was talking to your wife about it, right?
Oh, yeah.
The other day. And
she's like, oh, I know you've been doing it for 4 years.
She's like, it feels like 10. But, you know, talking about the new podcast that's coming in and just asking like what she thought about it, whether she thought it was exciting or anything like that. And she basically had an issue with the title Great Mates.
Oh, yes.
Because she's like, you guys aren't great mates. And I'm like, that hurts.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
We've been friends for so long.
But it's because she hears how we talk to each other.
Right.
Yeah. And she goes, are you sure you're like good friends? I'm like, who? With that cunt?
Yeah.
And she's like, yes, exactly.
Yeah, she just doesn't understand that.
We're riffing.
Cunt means mate and mate means cunt.
Yeah, if I call him, if I say,
excuse the language, by the way, guys.
If I
just
say,
kicking off an episode.
Yeah,
like all these C-bombs.
Jesus, Troy.
Yeah, Jesus Troy.
Jesus
Troy.
My
favorite of the Jesuses.
If I had to choose one Jesus, it would be Jesus Troy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so I was a little bit taken aback, but that makes more sense if she has clarified that it's just because we rip on each other all the time.
Yeah, because there'll be some episodes. It was actually the episode where we talked about our favorite action movies.
Yeah,
and she goes, Troy was fucking an asshole. And I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, he was calling you a fucking idiot and stuff like that. And I was like, oh yeah, that's because I was stirring him.
Well, look, in fairness, you were an idiot,
and I was triggering.
Yeah. Some of your choices were amazing. Machete, your choice to use the picture of Machete as the artwork for the show.
How'd you like that?
That was good.
That was the cherry on top of a beautiful list of mine.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, so it is coming to an end. We are doing Great Mates. That is coming out. It'll come out within a few weeks, probably, of us wrapping
something
this
like
one
that.
up. It'll be fairly quick. We know what we're doing. We've got it all worked out. Even though we're not great mates, we got together one day and we had some lunch and some coffee and we figured it all out. Just like a couple of
great mates.
Okay mates would do.
Yeah,
average mates.
Average mates.
Yeah. And I guess if we're going to get any plug out of the way, it'll be this one. And that's the fact that we have opened up Patreon to $1.
Only to the person called $1.
Yeah, it's to $1. If your street name is $1,
that's for you.
Or if you happen to be 250 cents, and you can come as a joint package. No, but we have so you can get the entire back catalog of every bonus episode that we've done and all that sort of stuff for $1. And as Cade very, I don't know if it's wisely or stupidly put out there that you could just download them all and then immediately cancel
why not?
Thing. So you could effectively get it all for $1. But the only reason why we're doing that is because we want you guys to get a bit of an idea. Get the flavor of what the show going forward will be like, I guess.
Yeah, because a lot of people are like, oh, why are you starting this new podcast? I'm like, guys,
Guys.
it's as old as Comic Confidential.
Yeah, almost.
Like effectively, it's had a few different names.
Yeah.
but it's mostly known as Great Mates.
For 2 episodes, it was known as Netflix and Chat.
Yep. It started out as Unplugged, but it ended up as Netflix and Chat. I'm sorry, as
Great Mates.
Great Mates,
Yeah.
and that kind of went on for like the whole time since. Well, when did we start Patreon? Probably 10 episodes in, if that.
Oh, Mark, I don't know.
Who knows?
You tell me.
Something like that. But anyway, pretty much ever since that happened,
Yeah.
that's when we've been doing this bonus show, and it's pretty much stuck to that format from day one.
Yeah. It's not going to be exactly what the show will be going forward. But it is as good as an idea as you could possibly get. And some of the people that actually do get it and listen to it, sometimes they think it's better than this show, which I don't know.
100% guarantee that everyone who listens to that thinks it's better than Comic Confidential.
Yeah, but
only because it's a different type of thing.
It's a different type of thing. That's exactly right. Me, I don't listen to either of them, so wouldn't have a clue.
Why do I need to listen to it when I live it?
Absolutely. Just throwing that out there at the top of the show, and we do hope that everyone that listens to this show knows that we love each and every one of you, but we also want you to join us on our journey with Great Mates.
Yeah, most definitely.
As we go forward. Now, next bit of business, my friend. We had a couple of polls this week.
Oh, yes, we did.
Now, I'm going to admit that the poll that you asked me to do
surprised you.
No, I forgot about it. And I did it with pretty much less than a day to get some numbers up. So we don't have the world's greatest numbers for this one because...
But it's early. These numbers probably change, but I don't think it's going to change the result.
It's not going to change the result. So effectively, we spoke about The Boys last week on Amazon Prime, and you wanted to know who was the bigger badass between Homelander and Billy Butcher.
Oh, yeah.
And the results probably won't surprise you. 60 votes neat to the Butcher and only 11 votes to Homelander.
Oh, wow.
So how do you feel about that?
Look, I'm really not surprised.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm a little bit surprised.
Yeah.
I would have thought Homelander would have got a bit more.
I think it comes down to an interpretation of what badass means as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think that does matter. I personally voted for the Butcher. Myself anyway, so I guess I won this poll again.
Oh, really? Wow! Congratulations, you are the poll master, and this is what I've heard.
Poll
master,
not poll. They're two completely different things.
I don't think so.
So anyway, congratulations to me for winning that one. One thing that I did lose though is the poll that you put up, and that is effectively about me getting a tattoo. For episode 200.
Yeah, so this is going way back into Comic Confidential lore, all the way back to
2017, my friend.
2017, at least, when we reviewed Logan.
Yeah.
And you said, hey, if Logan is my #1 movie of the year,
yep,
I will get a Logan/Wolverine tattoo.
That's right.
And it turned out that movie was your movie of the year, and you never held out on your end of the bargain. Actually,
I don't remember.
I think you tried to masquerade that the Force Awakens was
The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi was your movie of the year, and no one bought that.
No, because it wasn't. It was Logan. I stand by that. Hey, that was the best movie of 2017.
Wow.
I don't care what anybody says. Am I going to get a tattoo? Hey, I asked. And they said no.
Who said?
My fiance. So hey, what am I going to do? Like, am I going to please the masses or am I going to please the misses? And I had to pick one.
Look,
and I think I picked wisely.
I have the ability to get your fiance on the line right now on the air.
No, she won't answer.
Or
I think The Bachelor's on.
Oh, that's fair.
She'll be busy.
She'll be like,
batching it up.
Yeah. Don't interrupt my bachelor time.
Cade, how many times have I told you? So anyway, I did lose that poll. More people than not want to see me get that tattoo as a live stream for episode 200. Will that happen? Probably not. Maybe I'll still get a tattoo, but maybe I'll just get maybe, and I'm saying maybe. You know how many times I'm saying maybe? I need you to understand that it's maybe. Maybe I'll get the CC logo.
Don't do that.
You don't know.
Well, maybe that's pretty cool.
Like I could do that.
Yeah.
It's been a part of my life for years.
4 years.
And
you're probably your longest commitment ever.
That's pretty goddamn close. Yeah. So, maybe I'll do that instead.
Wow.
I don't know if I can really get it past.
Hey, you know what? Same colors as Wolverine.
They're same colors.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing.
There you go.
So I might do that. Episode 200, we may do a live stream for that. However, there's a couple of people that, my fiance literally just sent me a text. It doesn't say anything because it just come up on the thing, but I feel like she's listening in.
Yeah, she's like, if Cade wants to call me, he can.
He can. And I'm going to tell him no. So I do want to say a quick shout out. There were a couple of people. There were literally only 4 people out there that said that, no, I shouldn't do that. I was one of them. But there were also 3 others.
The poll list was so low you can name the people who voted.
I can name the people, and I'm going to name the people.
Wow.
Because I want to say thank you, my homies. I want to thank my homie Rob Coffey. I want to thank my homie Chris Vera. And I want to thank my homie Chris Yeaney. I'm not sure why you voted no, but the fact that you did, you're my homies. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I think they misclicked the button.
They might have.
Because there was 2 options to vote yes and 1 to vote no.
Yeah.
So I think they just missed it.
It is what it is, man. It is Rob, Chris, and Chris. They're my homies. Thanks for that. So we'll see what happens. Maybe episode 200. Maybe. We might get some sort of thing.
We'll see. We'll see what happens there.
We'll see.
Look, Troy, I'm very excited because I think we touched on this last week, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But you're starting a new show.
I am starting a new show. We did touch on it. I said there'd be details coming.
Is this the coming part?
This might be the coming part.
Is this the vinegar stroke?
This is it. This is so yeah, I am starting a brand new podcast. It's going to be a MMA/combat sports related thing. So it'll be in the sports section.
Oh wow, you're a buff sports boy.
I'm a buff sports boy. I'm a jock.
What's going on here? You went from the nerd realm to the buff boy realm.
Well, look, I've always had 2 massive loves in my life as far as like these sorts of hobbies go, and one of them was nerddom, pop culture, eating, and the other one has always been mixed martial arts.
Yes.
So I thought, what better time than now?
And we happen to live in a city that's very much full of this type of presence.
Yeah, there is. There's it's got a good combat sports presence. We've got a lot of really good kickboxers, top level kickboxers, top level Brazilian jiu-jitsu guys. I'm not going to bore you with it on this particular show, but the reason why I'm talking about it now is because it will actually. The preview episode should drop this week.
Ooh,
hopefully it's either going to be the same week this drops. Episodes will drop on a Wednesday, or it's going to be the next week. But I'm hoping to get it launched on the Wednesday. When's this drop? Mondays. Yeah. So if this drops Monday, this Wednesday, I'm hoping to get it out. If you want to know what it's called,
yes, I am most definitely interested.
It's called Fightcast Australia.
Wow.
And it's going to be a one-man show, man. It's just
a one-man show?
It's just going to be me.
So I can't guess?
You can't guess.
Oh, damn.
But it is basically, it's gonna cover news, event results. I'm going to try to get some interviews in there as well with some up-and-coming mixed martial arts talent.
Yeah, nice.
From around the country if I can, hopefully. And we'll see how that goes, and we'll take it from there. So Fightcast Australia. You can also check me out on Instagram and Twitter. That's at Fightcast Oz. OZ.
All right, like OG.
Like OG.
Yeah, right.
So that's that. So that's coming.
That's awesome. I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah. I'm trying to I'm trying to see if I can get it on the CC radio network. But your people haven't called me yet. You said they were going to call me.
Look,
and they haven't.
They're busy. They're so busy.
Because I'm not. I've been sitting here.
I've been waiting by my phone, and it's like I'm like doing test calls to see if it's still ringing.
Yeah.
It's working. Look, they'll be in touch. Okay.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, they just got to see that screener episode first, and then they'll
see what it sounds like.
They'll see what that goes like.
Look, that's fair. I know it's very tough competition up there with with great mates will be on there.
Yeah.
And there'll be Believe.
Damn, son.
God damn it. God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have said it.
Oh, you're like dancing around
I was
it
like
too.
hesitating. But there are some, actual good shows on there, like the Countdown Movie and TV Reviews podcast, which we all do love. And another one coming soon. I don't know if we can talk about this.
You want to talk about it?
Well, let's talk about it.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Maybe we already have. Maybe
I think we've briefly spoken about it, but not really a lot. So we do have another show that's effectively going to replace this one. And it's going to be hosted by two girls.
It is.
Yeah, so you're going to get a different flavor, a different point of view, a different everything.
Yeah.
And
it's getting a little bit saucy.
Yeah, actually, it's very risque. Some of those episodes,
risque sometimes.
So, actually, if you want to hear, I guess, actually, you can listen to the first 3 episodes of this podcast on our $1 Patreon feed.
Yeah,
but the show is going to be called Fangirling, and it's hosted by a very much a regular CC guest.
Yeah,
Amy.
Former host
Amy, and
sometimes
guest. No, and a voice that you've heard quite recently a fair bit, Rachel.
Yeah.
So those two are teaming up to get thirsty over everything in pop culture.
Yes,
especially Rachel.
Mostly Rachel. Amy has her moments. But look, I am very excited for the show coming forward. And hey, if you still want that pop culture hit,
that's the one to do.
That's the one to do.
Because they're going to do all the reviews of all those fun movies. And look, I've got an insight.
What fun movies?
Oh, like all the pop culture movies and stuff that we review.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, you're going to still be able to get that fix.
Yeah.
So, I also got the little hot tip that you can guest whenever you want, Troy.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So, if you want to go in there and talk about which Disney prince has the best butt, you can do that.
Well, I mean, you've hit my niche topic.
Yeah,
I'm an expert on it. We all know it's Prince Eric anyway, so whatever.
He's pretty good.
He's probably my favorite of the princes.
Is he?
I don't know why.
Wow,
he's just got that look about him. Doesn't
you want to
he?
know why? Because he's like one of the boys.
He is kind of one of the boys.
Yeah,
yeah.
You could picture hanging out with him.
Yeah, he's like the Paul Rudd of the Disney princes, really, isn't he?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's pretty much spot on.
Yeah. You heard it here first. Prince Eric is the Paul Rudd of the Disney princes.
So,
and hey, I'm probably going to guest on Fangirling at some point.
Yeah, maybe I will.
No,
I doubt it. I won't get the call up. I will not get the call up.
I mean,
I produce and edit the show, but I will not be getting my voice on there.
No,
unless I record myself into an episode.
Well, that's because you don't watch anything cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is kind of a perfect segue into to one of the main things that we're going to talk about this week, and that is that we're going to cover off some stuff that we're really sort of enjoying at the moment that we're watching, reading, maybe listening to, whatever it is.
Yep.
So, what's something you're watching, man? Let's kick us off.
Okay, so this is a show that's been on my list. So I'm actually in a position, Troy, where I can start going through my list, and start to tick things off.
Do you actually have a list?
I do.
Or do you just say it's on the list? And
No, I do. I have it on my Plex account.
Oh, okay.
So basically, I have shows lined up, ready to rock and roll.
Right.
And at the moment, I'm watching the most recent season of American Horror Story.
What's that? What are they doing this time?
It's Apocalypse.
What's that mean? It's the apocalypse?
Yes, the apocalypse.
Okay.
It's nuclear war. It's nuclear winter.
Is that same chick still in it? That's in every season?
The older one?
The younger one. Both of them. Sarah Paulson.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She's actually in multiple roles, which is weird.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
But this season's fantastic. It's so damn good, Troy.
Yeah.
It kind of is connecting nearly every season together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is really, really rare for American Horror Story. Some seasons do it.
Yeah.
But this one's just like the needle that's just kind of making the pattern.
Yeah, right.
And I'm really, really enjoying it.
What would be your favorite of the American Horror Story stories so far?
Oh, and what's my favorite season?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This one has been really, really good. Okay. This one, the first episode of this season, impressed me more than any other.
Yeah, right.
I was just like, holy crap.
Yeah.
I am absolutely digging this format. It then dipped a little bit, but it's coming back strong.
Right.
Because I have 2 episodes left to go, and I have been trying my damn hardest all week to finish it.
Yeah, okay.
I even been working from home. I'm like, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna work from home, and I'm not gonna work. I'm actually just gonna watch TV.
Nice.
Can't do it.
Yeah, right.
I've been sick as shit.
Yeah.
I got like my baby has been going to daycare, and when your baby goes to daycare, it brings home
the bacon.
Oh, mate, and if the bacon is like covered in slime and shit and diseases,
yeah,
that's what the bacon is.
Okay. Sure.
So yeah, she's bringing that home, and I've been sicker than I've ever been in my life.
Yeah, sicker than a Snicker.
It's way like a double size Snicker.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like king size.
Yeah, right.
Share pack.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, it's been the worst like 2 weeks of my life.
Yeah.
This week particularly.
Yeah, that sucks.
So is what it is.
Well, I mean, like I would have thought that you would have used that time that you were so sick to maybe just plant yourself in front of the TV and
can't do it. See, I'm a boss man now. I'm my own boss man. So whenever I'm not working, I'm not making money. So I'm like, gotta hustle hard.
Gotta get that cheddar, son.
Gotta make that bank.
Gotta.
Mama needs a new pair of shoes.
Yeah, that's what all the cool kids are saying.
Yeah, that's
these
it.
days.
Yeah.
So DJ Khaled's always shouting out,
"Mama needs new shoes."
Yeah, please.
But okay, look, American Horror.
Answer? You didn't answer my question.
I didn't really. So American Horror Story. Look, there's only been a couple of dud seasons in this. One of them was the Roanoke season. I don't know if you watch American Horror Story.
No, I know enough about it. Yeah,
that was dog shit to me.
Okay. Don't even know what Roanoke means. It's a place, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a place.
Yeah.
Basically, what happened is it was like a settlement, and a whole bunch of American sailors, soldiers, disappeared.
Ooh.
No one knows what happened to them.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. Actual history.
I'm sure it is.
No, it really is.
Yeah, okay.
You want to use a Google?
Save that for your other podcast, champ.
Oh, what's it called?
I don't know.
Okay.
Continue.
And so, look, I really, really enjoy American Horror Story Asylum.
Was that the second season?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And I really, really loved Freak Show.
Okay.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. That was the one that I was trying to get to. I watched the first season and Asylum, but I think that season 3 was Coven.
That's pretty good.
I just don't like witch stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's just so boring to me.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, I can't sit through an entire season of witch stuff.
Yeah.
Witch stuff to me is like medieval shit to you.
Ah, okay.
It's like, who gives witches are so boring.
Fair.
They're like so boring. And, to sit through a whole season of that to get to Freak Show, which I was pretty keen on because like I like freaks.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what to say about that. Yeah.
There's a lady that does a Total Recall in it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
It's the 3 boob lady.
It's a triple titty. It's a tritty. It's a tritty.
The holy tritty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So look, if that intrigues you, you have to go and check it out.
Oh, the tritties.
The tritties.
Man, I'm all about the tritties. I'll go check that out at some time. Something I've been watching is now this is like I'm late to the party because I knew the show was coming out ages ago, right? And it stars everyone's favorite like pop culture god, basically Nathan Fillion, right? Everyone loves Nathan Fillion.
Who doesn't?
From Firefly, Serenity, the movie from Firefly. He was like Green Lantern. He was like Hal Jordan in a lot of DC animated movies. Yeah. It was Castle for like however many seasons Castle went for.
3 episodes?
No, it went
for a while.
Many a season. People love Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, he's pretty good, mate.
Yeah, he's in a new show that its second season is about to drop in September. So I've been rushing trying to finish the first season of The Rookie.
Oh, mate, I've been hearing this is the like talk of the internet.
Is it?
Yes. Everywhere I look, people are saying, how good's The Rookie?
Yeah, well, they should be. It's pretty good. I got 2 episodes left in the first season. Like we've smashed this thing out. It's
really?
Yeah, 23 episodes first season. It's one of those ones.
it's a free-to-wear TV show, isn't it?
It is. It's one of those. It's one of those ones that it's going to last for like 8 seasons and have It's actually one of those shows that now that I say that, it's like how long can the rookie stay the rookie? Because like you only do that for a year.
Well, I guess so.
And then what happens? You can't be the rookie anymore. Can you? You can still be the youngest, oldest guy on the force.
Okay. So it's a cop. It's a cop show.
Oh, yeah, probably didn't say that, did I?
No, I was thinking it was like baseball
right.
or football.
Okay, all right. So a little bit of a brief backstory if you don't know what the rookie is. Effectively, Nathan Fillion is a guy in his mid-40s who has a bit of a crisis. He kind of, separates from his wife of 20 years or something like that. Lives in a small town sort of thing, and he decides to chase his dream of joining the LAPD. So he becomes a mid-40-year-old police rookie.
Does this parallel a lot of things in your life?
Look, it might.
Yeah.
It is when I first read this synopsis on IMDb before the show even came out. I'm like, Nathan Fillion, this motherfucker stole my life story.
Yeah, damn.
Apart from the whole marriage breakdown and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, like it's really good. So effectively, he's in his first year of training. He's a rookie and he cops a lot of shit because he's 45. So he is obviously well and truly older than everyone else. All the training officers are like half his age, etc., that sort of thing. So yeah, but it's really good, and it's it's just really well done. Like it's not it can be very very TV, like what's the word I'm looking for? When you get those kind of procedural shows that are a little bit like it's kind of a little bit cliched and a little bit cheesy at times.
Yeah, like TV problems.
Like TV problems, yeah. But Nathan Fillion is so goddamn likable that it just doesn't matter.
What if he was the bad guy?
I don't think it would work.
You think he could still be likable?
I think you'd love him.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There is no way you could put Nathan Fillion in something and go, oh, we want you to hate this guy.
What about
fuck you.
Nathan Fillion for Doctor Doom?
He's too nice. He's just too nice a guy.
Dr. Dreamy then.
Dr. Dreamy, yeah. Dr. Steamy and Dr. Dreamy from Grey's Anatomy. He's both of them. He plays both characters in the reboot of Grey's Anatomy coming next year. The Rookie, season 1, get into it. Season 2 is about to drop mid-September. Don't know what's going to happen because I haven't even finished the first season. But I only got 2 episodes left. So let me know what you think about The Rookie. I like it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Show of the year for you so far?
No, but it's good. Not even close.
Fair enough. Look, I'm really excited because, like I said, I'm working through my list, and the next one on my list is Doom Patrol. Now, this, I don't know. I wasn't overly going to pursue it.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't getting that second season.
Well, you weren't sure, yeah.
Yeah, and, it's now been confirmed. Doom Patrol Season 2. It's going to
coming at you.
Drop it like it's hot. And I am very keen.
Yeah.
I'm very keen.
Excellent. So you haven't done any yet?
No.
Okay.
No. So I've got them sitting there.
Yeah.
They're ready to rock and roll. Yep. And I'm ready for some Brendan Fraser to get back into my life.
Yeah. You might be disappointed.
Really?
Well, you see him a little bit.
I don't need to see him.
You hear him, but it's kind of like also a sort of distorted version.
Yeah.
Like they could very much get away with it not ever being Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, right.
And then him just popping up when he's his actual human form.
Yeah.
Sometimes in like flashbacks and whatnot. I think they could do that.
Yeah, maybe.
In fact, they probably are doing that.
I reckon they probably are doing that. Look, I'm super excited for it.
I like it. I'm still yet to finish it.
Really?
Just because it kind of came out at that time where, there was a lot of other stuff that was dropping. Like Umbrella Academy dropped, and then I don't know, there was some other stuff. Then there was Chernobyl, then there was like other stuff, and then there was Stranger Things, and then there's all these other things that have kind of gotten in the way of me finishing Doom Patrol.
Right.
And because we were never going to talk about it on the show, it didn't matter. Like there was no rush to sort of finish it.
Yeah, well, it's one of those ones that doesn't get released here in Australia.
Oh, yeah. So you got to sail the 7 seas to get it.
Got to get to the bay and go ahoy.
Yeah. So I think kind of like for me, I'm getting towards the back end of it. I've got about, I want to say 4 episodes to go.
Okay.
And it dips a little bit.
Yep.
But but only a little bit. I think overall it's actually, it's a pretty good show. I'm glad it's getting a second season. I'll definitely, now that things are kind of starting to free up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll go back and finish it off.
What a problem you have there, Troy.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like you're so spoiled for content. You're like, oh, I can finally go back and finish this TV show that I was originally watching.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But, like I said, we had so much stuff coming out. It's like, what am I going to do?
I got to watch it
I've
all.
got to watch it all.
TV shows are like Pokemon. I got to watch them all.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I think you'll enjoy it. Like, you're obviously a big fan of Titans. I think it's very different to Titans, but it definitely exists within its own world. It's nuts at times.
Yeah, right.
But I think that works really well for it.
I'm just really excited to see what their cyborg character's like. Because
temper those.
Yeah,
no, it's fine. He's probably the least interesting character.
What do you think of Smallville one?
But I haven't finished it, so maybe he takes a massive turn towards the end, and something really sort of big happens with his character.
Okay.
But there's a lot of good things to like, but there is some stuff that annoys me. But maybe it fixes itself by the end. I can't really comment on it because maybe it fixes itself. But otherwise, I think it's pretty good. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because I'm tossing up between that and Chernobyl.
Look, Chernobyl is a very, very, very good TV show.
Is it?
It's very well done.
Yeah, right.
It's a bit dry.
It's a HBO show, isn't it?
It's a HBO show.
Oh, you know it's good then.
Oh, you know it's good. HBO's got that good. They got that. Well, normally HBO shows have them tritties, but there's no tritties in Chernobyl. Actually, there's probably more tritties in Chernobyl
than any other.
I didn't set that up to make that joke.
Yeah, I don't know.
I swear to God.
It kind of worked perfectly.
It just happened organically. Unlike Chernobyl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man-made accident, you're saying?
Man-made accident.
Wow.
Terrible. The show's really good.
Yeah.
But it's the entertainment factor is not there because it's like you're watching something that you know is really good and it's really well done. It's really well written. It's well shot. The story is terrible. Like the content.
It's a disaster.
It's a disaster.
Yeah.
But you're not sitting there going like, fuck yeah. Like
so rad.
Yeah. As you might be with Doom Patrol.
Yeah, right.
So depends how you're feeling.
I think the wife might prefer Chernobyl. Actually,
no.
Wow. Okay.
I think knowing your wife as well as I do, which apparently is not very well at all because they were mates. I would think she would prefer Doom Patrol.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Maybe look, when I show her the lady melting, she'll probably just be like, I'm out.
No, I'm out.
I'm done.
No, unless you've got a giant robot man in this show as well.
I'm not interested. And half man, half actual robot?
Yeah.
Who's more of a cyborg?
Well, the guy that's half and half.
More than the robot man?
Yeah, because he's a robot man. It's literally his name.
I don't buy it. Seems fake. You watching anything on Netflix?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah?
I'm watching everything.
Of course you are. Hang on. The easier question is, what aren't you watching on Netflix?
I'm not watching Fuller House. Let me tell you that.
Okay. Oh, they did a Netflix revival, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Who wants that? Who wants that?
Who wanted it? Like, why was that ever a thing that came? If you're one of the people that wanted that, I want you to hit us up and tell us, why?
Look, am I imagining things, Troy, or did I hear that there was another episode, or not episode, but another season of Arrested Development?
Yeah.
There is?
Yeah. So even after how poorly the last
one
season was received, they went and did another one. And me being a massive fan of the first three, having seen 4, I have not even bothered to start with 5.
Yeah, because I love that TV show. But the one that Netflix did was absolutely dog shit.
Crapola.
Making the main guy the villain of the show.
Yeah.
Worst decision they ever made.
Absolutely.
So when I heard that the 5th one was getting made, and I heard whispers that it was out, I was like, I don't care enough.
Yeah.
Maybe I might.
No, I don't think you should.
I'm going to watch it. I'm going to do it. It's jumping
Okay.
up. It's jumping up my list.
Oh God, it shouldn't.
It's doing it.
All right.
I'll let you know if I regret it.
All right. Well, you will. What I'm watching, though, is season 3 of Glow has just landed. The Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling
With Mark Maron.
with Mark Maron.
Podcast God.
Podcast God. Alison Brie, just a regular god, normal person.
Yeah.
Just a TV god, goddess.
Does
I don't
what
know
she
what's-
does.
I don't know what's correct anymore.
Just the G-O.
Geo.
Yeah.
Such a good show. God, if you're not watching Glow, like, why aren't you watching Glow?
Because I'm going to be watching Arrested
Oh,
Development.
man, why would you waste your time with Arrested Development? So season 3 just dropped, and I'm only a couple episodes in, but I'm loving it, man. Like, this show, it's kind of one of these things that you're like, how long can this continue for? And the answer is, as long as they make it, I'll keep watching it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch anything else Mark Maron's been in? Like, did you watch his TV show Maron?
No. I've heard it's like good, but
It's amazingly good.
yeah.
I binged because I think it only had 3 seasons
Yeah, okay.
and they're short.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a fantastic retelling of what his life is, how he started the podcast and all that.
Yeah, right.
So good.
What did he do prior to podcasting? What was his thing?
He was a comedian.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And then he went and like got on this huge like alcohol and drug binge, and
Yeah.
then he
we've all been there, champ.
get in line, mate.
Yeah.
And essentially he like fell out of like the limelight, but
Yeah.
still had contacts everywhere.
Ah.
So he's like, well, use this to my advantage. I'll be one of the first people in the world to do a podcast.
yeah, he was one of the OG podcasters.
Yeah, he was. So he jumped on board and just become a squillionaire. And it's quite funny because like, I don't know if you ever really listened to his show,
Yeah. I've listened to a few episodes.
but like he absolutely takes the piss out of himself because like he'll kind of take sponsorships from anyone.
Yeah.
And like he would make, I don't know, $100,000 an episode, depending on how many downloads he's getting.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm getting paid X amount of dollars from this dildo company to talk about them. Go buy their dildos. They're great. Fuck yourself. Like,
And that's his ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's like, they just paid $50,000.
That's nuts.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I love that kind of self-awareness.
Yeah.
And he's
And
like dry ass.
Yeah, I think that's what he's really good at. And he's very much the same in Glow as
Oh, fantastic.
as the producer. So yeah, I think that's definitely a show that needs to get on your list. It's probably even a show that your wife will like.
All right.
Just throwing it out there. Yep.
Family friendly.
Family friendly.
Or couple friendly.
Yeah, it's definitely couple friendly.
Yeah, nice.
But I like it. I think it's really good. I think it's really well done. It's compelling for considering what it is. We actually give a shit about the people in it. I think Mark Maron's brilliant. Yeah, get into it.
I can't wait. It is actually on my list, and it's been on my list for the longest time.
I'm not sure I believe you, but that's okay.
I'll show you it.
All right,
After
then.
this, I'll show you
Okay,
the,
all right.
you know, the infinite list.
Okay.
It's like infinite, not like infamous. It's infinite.
It's infinite.
It's just never ending.
Yeah, I know what that means.
Yeah. You sure?
Yeah. What else do you want to talk about? Like, there's a couple of things.
There's a couple of things. I mean, there's one more thing that I'm going to start watching.
Yep.
Orange is the New Black, last season.
Final season.
One of the rare shows from Netflix that went past the 3-season buffer.
Well, it was one of their biggest kind of shows,
Yeah.
like, for such a long time.
And it's the last one. They're going to wrap it all up. I'm so invested, but I'm not pumped for it
right.
because I'm just like, well, what's next?
Everyone gets out of jail.
One person does,
Okay.
the main star.
Spoilers.
And it's like, whatever.
Spoilers.
Nah. No, it's no spoiler.
If you've seen anything,
Yeah.
you know that that's a thing. I've never seen 30 seconds of an episode
Haven't
of
you?
Orange is the New Black, and I know that happens.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
it is what it is.
Look, it gave Laura Prepon something to do after that 70s show
Oh yeah.
because I don't think I've seen her in anything.
Look, I'm sure she's no Topher Grace, is she? She's no Mila Kunis, is she?
There you go.
She's no Ashton Kutcher,
Exactly.
is she? She's no.
The guy who played Eddie Brock in Spider-Man
That's
3.
Topher Grace.
Oh, is it? See, I don't
Who's
even
the
know.
other guy? Wilder Valderrama. He doesn't do anything.
And I know the curly-headed guy got arrested for drug charges.
Yeah.
So
So
Take
she's
that.
not him either.
yeah. So she's the third
She's the
fourth, fifth best one out of them.
She's probably, I would say, she would be the fourth most successful.
Good on her.
I feel like it has to go Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis, Topher Grace.
Do you reckon Ashton Kutcher is doing better than?
Oh, 100%.
Really?
Ashton Kutcher, like, for the longest time was, like, everywhere. He had Punk'd. Remember Punk'd?
I actually really enjoyed that show.
Yeah, it was
fake as fuck, but whatever.
But it was fine. Then he was on 2.5 Men for a bit.
Oh, actually, you know what? You're right.
Yeah, then he's got The Ranch.
And then they cancelled The Ranch.
Yeah. It is
3
what
seasons,
it is.
mate.
That's it. That's all you get. And then, look, there's an argument that you could make for now Mila Kunis being more successful than
Ashton Kutcher. But if you base it on maybe the whole time, I think Ashton Kutcher still wins. Mila Kunis is definitely more successful now. I think I know our poll this week.
Okay.
Who's more successful after that 70s show?
Okay.
Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis.
All right, that's it. That's cool. I like that.
That's a really good one.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Not that we're trying to pit people against each other,
but
that's exactly what we're trying to do.
And I think I know who you're going for.
You don't know. You don't know shit. Anything else you want to say about Orange is the New Black final season?
No, I can't wait to watch it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Sounds like you can't wait to watch a lot of things.
It's my life, Troy. Guess what? The reality is I'll watch one thing and I'll watch it with 0 volume with subtitles on my iPad locked away in my office.
Good times. You know you have headphones, right?
I can't wear them.
Why not?
In case the baby cries. Dad life, mate.
Oh, man. What a shit life. What a goddamn shit life.
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine like just having friggin' the world's best headphones that make anything sound amazing.
Yeah.
You can't wear them.
You can't wear them because you got a stupid baby.
Got to watch out for those baby cries.
One thing that did happen very recently, I don't think we've had a chance to talk about it, is the Avengers Endgame digital release, baby. It's out. Have you bought it yet?
No, I have not.
Neither have I. I'm not spending $25.
Fuck that. That's too much money for digital.
I've already spent that money on it.
Exactly.
I can't do the same thing again.
Man, lower that shit, man.
As soon as that shit drops to $19.99,
man, digital should be $15.
I don't think there's any reason why it should be over $20.
No reason at all.
You should not be able to walk into a barely existing DVD store like Sanity.
Yes.
And be able to buy it for the same price.
It's ridiculous.
As you can on digital. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
There has to be a reason why you would buy it that way. And not just because it's so much more convenient than trying to find a video shop. But $19.99 and I'll buy the shit out of that thing.
Watch out for those like iTunes specials or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I've converted to digital completely.
Yeah.
Like I used to collect a lot of TV shows on disc.
Yeah.
On DVD.
Yeah, I get you.
And these days, all digital, mate. I'd rather give my iTunes $20 and just have that shit load automatically than have to get up and put another disc in.
Oh man, you lazy bitch.
Yeah, that's my life.
But look, I'm not disagreeing with you though. Like I definitely do the same thing now. My whole life is digital. Pretty much if I can't get it, I just don't know. There's no way I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, you don't need it.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
Like there's no situation in the world ever though where you wouldn't be able to get it digitally, but you can get it in actual disc form. Could you imagine?
I reckon there's lots of stuff like that.
Like what?
Older movies.
Like what?
I don't know.
Name one, and I'll tell you.
Forrest Gump.
That's everywhere.
Nah.
Forrest Gump is literally on Stan right now. It's either on Stan or Netflix.
Oh, you know what? I wasn't taking into account streaming.
Oh, come on. How could you not?
Rookie error, man.
Yeah, rookie error. So,
well, streaming changed the game for digital.
It did. Absolutely, it did. So we know that Disney Plus is launching its service later in the year. We don't know whether we're going to get that in Australia. Yes, we do. We're not.
We are 100% not getting it because it comes with a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
It comes with Disney Plus. It comes with Hulu. And it comes with ESPN, which I didn't realize was owned by Disney.
So, obviously, Fox Sports, not Fox Sports, Foxtel here has the the streaming, whatever you want to call it,
The broadcast
rights for ESPN at
Yep.
least. Stan currently has all the Disney stuff
for now.
but I wonder when we're going to lose that, because the whole point I was trying to make is they have Infinity War,
Yes.
right? Now I obviously bought Infinity War anyway, but what I'm waiting for, I'm just waiting for that little price drop, baby.
Oh yeah.
As soon as I buy Avengers Endgame, back to back, Infinity War, Endgame, 6 hours.
Oh
I'm in. Are you in?
yeah. Yeah. I want to do that.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll do it sometime. I'm really keen.
We need a whole day.
Well, we need at least 6 hours. So, yeah, we will.
6 hours to me, Troy, is like 18 viewing sessions.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You sure?
Yeah, you got a baby. We get it. Life's hard, man.
Feel
Sometimes,
sorry for me.
though,
No.
You just don't have babies. And then-
Sage advice.
And then you just have all the time in the world to like watch multiple shows.
I can watch 8 seasons back to back and Avengers Endgame and
Yeah.
Infinity War.
Couple of quick things before we wrap it up, because we only really spoke about what we're watching. Is there anything you want to talk about insofar as what you're reading or listening to?
Oh,
Anything spectacular?
yes, I'm reading like a lot of inspiring books at the moment.
Okay.
So I'm reading basically I think it's called Upwork. So
Okay.
it's basically how the world works, or like personal economics. It's really interesting. I've
Sure.
read it before. I think I've read it twice before, and I just like to give
Obviously stuck in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, but it's actually really interesting because it kind of shows you the value of like why someone would do something or not do something. It's
Sure.
kind of like expressing the value of what's in it for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And it kind of opens your eyes and you go, everyone's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Fair enough.
I'm listening to one of the world's crudest podcasts. I saw so much chatter about it on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's called Call Her Daddy.
Okay.
If you want to listen to two of the most vilest people in the world,
Yeah.
you have to listen to that.
So it's obviously quite popular, though, is it?
Oh,
Or-
I think it's like one of the number one podcasts in the world.
Really?
It has nearly 100,000 reviews.
I thought that was us.
Well, we're
I
the
thought we were there.
second most.
Oh, we're the second one. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. That's fine. I can take number 2. Call Her Daddy. Is that what you said?
Yeah. So I think it's the number one comedy podcast in the world at the moment.
Yeah, okay.
So if you like really, really crude shit,
Yeah.
go listen to that because it is next level.
So what is it? Oh, you've just brought it up for me. There you go. Follow along vlogger. No, I'm out.
Yeah.
Follow along vlogger Alexandra Cooper and best friend Sophia Franklin as the duo dives into the explicit details of their life in New York. This is so shit. In their 20s, the two exploit the fuck out of their lives, making you feel a hell of a lot better about yours. Relationships, sex, the New York social scene, embarrassing moments. Oh, God, I'm just...
You know what it is? I'm going to summarize it much better than what that is.
Sure.
It's the modern day Sex in the City.
Oh, that's not good either.
Yeah.
Look, I mean...
But imagine
it
it's
is what
by
it is.
two of
Like,
the most annoying people in the world.
Then why is it popular?
Because it's hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You'll either love it or you'll hate it.
Yeah.
Most people will probably fall in the latter. So
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Never heard of it. Now that I've seen it, wish I never did.
I'll play 2 seconds of it for you before you leave and you'll be like, fuck you.
Okay. I like that. We'll do that. Anything else? Anything else you want to talk about?
Oh, yeah. I really like listening to Believe.
Mm.
Damn, son.
Anyway. Look, there's 9 episodes left. You can't do that on the new show.
I know I have to. Oh, I don't know. I reckon I might.
No,
Yeah, we'll see.
you can't.
Hey, mate.
You just can't do that. Okay? There's got to be a promise to me.
All right. I promise you. I won't play Believe soundtracks
Okay.
on Great Mates.
Good. Me? Do you care about what I've got to say? I haven't really been listening to too much. Like I do listen to. I have like 4 podcasts that I listen to consistently.
Okay.
And if I can't, like, if it's rare that I get time to listen to things that aren't them, because I don't have a job where I can listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
My commute isn't long enough for me to be able to listen to them. It kind of takes me to get through like one sort of hour-long episode. It's kind of like a trip to work, back, and maybe to work again.
Oh, damn.
Sort of thing. So yeah, so it's kind of hard for me to really sort of get into it. So other than shows I've already mentioned, there's probably not anything that I've really like discovered recently that I've kind of gone, holy crap, that's good.
Oh, that's good chat then.
Yeah. Well, I thought there might have.
I'm glad I asked you.
Well, I thought there might have been, but there's. Okay, look, here's one.
Look, don't fill in time if
No. I've got one. I just forgot about it. All right.
Oh, okay.
There is a podcast out there. It's called Visitations by Elijah Wood and Daniel Noah.
Oh, okay.
You might know Elijah Wood from things like
Wanting to kill yourself.
Lord of the Rings, maybe, you know?
Oh, look, I know exactly where I know him from.
But anyway, so they've basically started their own like production company, and they put money behind a real sort of like niche kind of like things like Nicolas Cage's Mandy. That sort of stuff. They backed that.
Yeah, right.
So they really want to get this kind of real sort of like this weird sort of niche artwork out there.
Good on them.
But they also go around and they'll interview other like creators and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool.
I'll definitely check it out.
No, it's actually pretty cool.
Okay. Look, it sounds creative, and I dig creative things.
Yeah. So that's it. I had one. I knew I had something.
Look, if you squeeze the rock hard enough.
Actually, and I've also been checking out Happy, Sad, Confused with Josh Horowitz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I found some stuff.
Good on you.
I haven't been reading any books because I've been concentrating mostly on comic books.
Yeah, good choice.
Yeah, so that's my life.
Very nice.
Peace out.
So that's going to do it for this week. We'll be back with the countdown. Not the actual countdown podcast, but the countdown to 200.
Oh, yeah. Episode 192.
192. But in the meantime, make sure you leave us a 5-star review. So whenever someone comes by and checks on the archives, they go, wow.
These guys had
it all.
They had it all and they threw it all away. But that Great Mate show's pretty shit, isn't it? We'll see what happens. Hey, if you want to check out past episodes or the other great shows on our network, you can head to ccradio.com.au, and don't forget that the Patreon is open. $1 do will get you access to all of the episodes.
I think there's about 60.
There's about 60 in there, he says.
It's like 2 cents an episode.
Is it?
If that.
It's less.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's out there. It is $1. Go check it out if you want to check it out. And not for us. What's $1 going to? It's $1. We just want you guys to be able to see what's coming.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
See, I would make it less, but I don't think I can.
Yeah.
Like $1 is like the limit.
Well, I mean, it could be free.
Well, that's true as well.
But that's
another time.
That's not how this works.
Yeah. And look, finally, the last thing you can do is jump into the Facebook listener community and join in on the fun with a whole bunch of other members. So just jump on Facebook and search for the Comic Confidential listener community.
Still well and truly alive and happening.
It's
that's
banging.
not a thing that's going away.
No, they'll stay there
or anything
forever.
like that. So that's not something that anybody has to worry about. That is it. That's it. We'll be back next week. As always, I'm Troy.
I'm Cade.
And this has been Comic Confidential.
Cheers.
Peace. Nice one.